Chapter 1. Olivia Glass had exactly 5.5 minutes to manage an unexpected disaster. It was 7:30 p.m. on a Thursday night, and she was in the back of an Uber on the way to meet her boyfriend, Matthew, for dinner at one of Chicago's hottest new restaurants. He'd been out of town all week and had messaged her that morning with the invite. Now, she had discovered a massive rip in her pantyhose, just above the knee. Olivia stared in horror. The hole in the black nylon was enormous. It was at least 2 inches across, and was starting to run up her leg. She had no idea when this could have happened. The pantyhose had been perfect this morning when she'd put them on. Since 7 a.m., she'd been in her office at J Creative, the advertising agency where she worked as an account manager, spending most of the day in meetings and teleconferences. After receiving the surprise invite to the trendy Villa 49 from Matt, she'd realized that she wouldn't have time to go home and change, and had rushed to the shops during the only free half-hour she had. Panicking, because she was running out of time, she'd grabbed something off the rack that was shorter and clingier than she usually wore. Back at the office, buyer's remorse had descended, and she'd started to wonder if the dress wasn't too daring for a 34-year-old woman to wear. Age is but a number, she'd told herself bravely. So what if the dress had been designed for an 18-year-old? Although she was a little heavier now, it wasn't as if she'd been a stranger to the gym since then. As soon as her boss, James Clark, the owner of J Creative, had left the building, Olivia had changed in the restroom at work. She'd run her fingers through her shoulder-length blonde hair, refreshed her lipstick, sprayed on some perfume, and rushed downstairs to meet her ride. She hadn't realized until she saw the damaged pantyhose how pale her legs were. Even though it was the middle of June, she'd been working so hard they hadn't had a chance to see any summer sun. Through the rip, which Olivia now estimated was about the size of a dinner plate, her skin was blindingly white. Matt would notice, Olivia knew for sure. He would spot the rip immediately. He was very detail-oriented, which was what made him a highly successful and wealthy investment fund manager. Even though they'd been together for 4 years, Olivia always tried to look her best for him and make him proud. Her pantyhose disaster would be a publicly embarrassing moment for both of them. The stuff of nightmares. She had difficult things to confess to Matt during this meal. A wardrobe malfunction would complicate the situation. For a moment, she considered taking her pantyhose off and arriving bare-legged. She could wriggle out of them in the back of the Uber, and hope the driver didn't realize what was happening and give her a 1-star rating for using his vehicle as a change room. She shook her head. Pantyhose removal was not an option. Her legs were positively blue-white, and she already felt self-conscious that this dress was shorter than her usual attire. She needed all the help the black nylon hose could give her. Briefly, Olivia considered ripping an identical hole in the other leg before deciding that this was impractical. There was no guarantee it would tear in the same way, and in any case, she couldn't carry it off. She didn't even feel comfortable wearing ripped jeans. What to do? The hole was roughly the size of a small car. Her destination was now 3 minutes away, and she had no solutions to her crisis whatsoever. Then, Olivia saw her salvation ahead. Beyond the next intersection, she spotted the signboard for a lingerie and hosiery boutique that looked to be open. She would ask the driver to drop her there, rush inside, change into a new pair as fast as she could, and call another Uber to take her the rest of the way. She'd be a few minutes late, but at least she'd arrive with a full and undamaged set of clothing. "Could you please—" Olivia began. Then her cell phone rang. Reflexively, she grabbed the call and found herself speaking with James. "Olivia, are you still in the office?" "I've just left. Is it urgent? I can check my email immediately." Olivia found herself sitting straighter, and she could hear the bright, brisk, professional tone that she instinctively adopted when conversing with her boss.